You stop being old. Stop peeing on the floor by accident. Poor girl. Yeah, no, I gotta keep an eye out, like, in the reflections. Because I'm like, what's that? And just wipe it up. It's super pee-pee. This box arrived. I don't remember. It might have been Linsole. I don't remember if there's a, like, I don't remember what's in it. I know this company, though. I love pretty much everything they make. I haven't got to the PD1s yet, which is their IMs. Ooh. But I don't know. It just says quantity 1. That's it. Quantity 1 Harmonicdyne. I'd like a Harmonicdyne, please. 1 unit of Harmonicdyne. They had made in the past the what was the first one? The Hideo Kojima one that he was Harmonicdyne Helios, the Helios, and then they make the Zeus, which is like the only headphone that I love, DMS loves, and Skedra loves. That's, you know how hard it is to get those 3 people, me and 2 others, to agree on something? So, I gotta see what the fuck's in this. Lovingly packed in the Harmonicdyne box. At the end of it. Wow, the Harmonicdyne case has come a long way. Holy fuck, that is beautiful. That's aluminum. Harmonicdyne logo, which is actually upside down because you carry it like this with the handle, and you'd want the Harmonicdyne logo to be right side up, and it's not, it's upside down. But when you lay it down on the table in front of you, it's correct. Oh, the Poseidon. That's right. I remember it now. Yes. Okay. I remember the name. The name kicked it off. The Harmonicdyne Poseidon, serial number 4. Who are the other 3 bastards who are higher ranking than Zeus in their Harmonicdyne love? Hold on. Let's just fall out of here. Whoa. I mean, that's literally yoga mat level foam with another, like, honestly cheaper like foam, but, and I guess it's supposed to stay in here. They just didn't glue it. It just sort of is. Poseidon. I have no idea how much this costs. I have no idea what the tuning design is. Here's your keys for this box. This is more really pro fucking cut. Like, this is nice. This is a presentation and a fucking half. How's the wire? Got a Harmonicdyne bag, very smooth. We got a Harmonicdyne adapter. Oh, so we're getting a by default 4-pin XLR cable. Very light. Wow. I don't want to yell with the cable yet. It's a little. It hasn't been out of the box long enough to straighten out, but it's a little bit floppy. Big ass Harmonicdyne split into these big ass connectors that go to big ass 3.5 millimeters with the R&L with no colors, it just says R&L. And then you have a very utilitarian looking 4-pin XLR. That doesn't look like that's got the screws and everything. That's not fancy. But then you can plug it into that, which is the least satisfying. Like, that doesn't, it clicks and it's still loose. All right, so I'm gonna give the wire like some negative points, but into a nice 1/4 inch that says Harmonicdyne. So they're trying. This is an attempt. The wire's an attempt. The question is this? Wow. They did a little bit extra for the machining in this. Looks very similar in build to the Zeus, just different color palette. We got black on black. Lighter wood with a lot of sealant on it. No silver, this is all black. Big R&L. Same pads, a little softer. Is that possible? Well, they don't feel like shit. Who knows? These might be the greatest headphones ever made, or they could be crap. I don't think they're gonna be the latter, just for the box. Yeah, Standard 3.5mm plugs. Very, very gloss on the wood. They're like, hey, remember wood? We got that. All right, put those down. Hopefully those continue the tradition of just everything Harmonicdyne makes being awesome. But I swear to God, I'm gonna find out who has 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna be like, you mother... Probably the owners of the company and his 2 children. I'll accept that if I'm the 4th child. NiceHCK? NiceHCK? What the fuck? Topguy? Topguy? Oh wow, baby, I'm so sorry, Pasta. There's got to be written here. It's got a 10mm magnesium dynamic. Oh, sorted news, even though this video is going to come out about 2 months after I film it. It's September, by the way. That's just the way unboxings work. They're very much an afterthought, and you're lucky to have them. There's a problem in Vietnam, and they can't get Cineon drivers and stuff, because that's where they all come from. They can't get the balanced armatures. So I was told by someone in the business that keep an eye out. A lot of standard dynamic stuff is just going to come out, or things with non-Cineon and name brand balanced armatures. So anyway, Pasta, this is the NiceHCK TOHGUI. Let's see if it says anywhere in here. So this makes 51 IMs that I haven't done yet. I'm sure that other one's also an IM. I'm just gonna give us a quick look-see. We've got tips, we've got what looks to be adapters, 4.4 to 3.5 and 2.5. So that means it's got a 4.4 wire by default, which is okay with me. I'm all right with that. It's kind of better to go at a 2.5 by default and then give me the adapter up to 4.4, just because who the fuck wants to adapt from 4.4 to 2.5? Because you can't plug it into anything, it'll just snap it off. Yeah, this comes out. It's very nicely built. That carbon fiber. Yeah, I'm okay with this dynamic, single dynamic revolution, because those are usually my favorite style of IM. It has the magnetic leather clippy clip here. A very, very aftermarket feeling cable. Holy crap. This is just thick blue is what I like to call it. It's got some thick blue, don't fall down, fabric. And then if I peel off these little protectors, which are very, very on there. Holy crap. Ugh. So this is a single, yeah, I can't tell you the name of it. The font is just too wild. But I like the look of them. That's all I can judge this on right now is like the look. The carbon fiber in there doing its thing. 2-pin. NiceHCK? No, it's not what it says. It's not what it says. It's almost NiceHCK. If you change out the H for CO. Hydrogen for carbon monoxide, CO. Not CO2, just CO. All right, what else do we have? Bring me... the extra set of sparks. This, I know, was sent by APOS. Pasta APOS with a special link that I showed you. The reason I need another set of sparks is because Dan, the IT man, was in love with them. He loves them. He loved them so much, he had to borrow them. And he's like, I'll bring them back in a week. And then he lost them. I love you, Dan. I'm not calling you out on this, but it's like, he feels bad. I was like, look, don't worry about it. I'll see if APOS will send me a thing. Because I can't do a review if I don't have the unit. So here they are. I could tell you as a spoiler alert, these are probably going to win very much whatever roundup I put them in. Because the Moondrop Sparks, which are a true wireless IM, and I'm not really like super big into true wireless, but this particular set of true wireless happened to have a secret weapon. Number one, they're Moondrop and tuned by Moondrop. Number two, this case, which apparently now has the ability to close on its own, which is interesting. This case can hold any tip. You want to put large Daconis on there, it'll work with large Daconis. It fits any aftermarket tip will fit in this case. And it's a see-through case. It's sort of like when you try to charge it. Do I have a free charger here? When you go to charge this, like you see the lights come on, it's just through the actual slightly see-through case. They're great. They're fucking great. I only got to use them for like a day, and then I'm like, all right, I'll deal with these later when I give them a great review. And then then weeks go by, and then Dan falls in love with them, and then he borrows them, and now we're here. So yes, sparks are good. Anime witch waifu, which is good because we need a witch. I'll have to make sure there's a witch for the wallpaper. Let's hope that these hold up. In fact, I'm gonna go see if these hold up right now. And then the tough guy, nice cocks. Tough guy, nice cock, tough guy. It's just, I don't make this shit up, my brain does. Sorry, Poseidon, you have to exist through all this. Touch sensor range, I need actually these instructions, so this is fine. But thank you for stopping by for this unboxing. Chewbacca is back in her heated pad. I may have to, I'm gonna lower the heater a little bit because she had all the litter stuck to her ass and I had to basically give her half a bath yesterday. I'm just gonna lower this, baby. Not 3, 1. Ugh. Because I'm worried that might be causing her inability to hold her wee-wee. Anyway, again, this happened months ago, so hopefully everything worked out with baby tubers. And we all still love you. We still love you, baby. Pasta's coming. Pasta's coming. Oh, these fake O's, these non-Oreos. Wegmans O's are better than Oreos because the cookie's better. And this is probably, yeah, these are the 4 that are good for showing in the basement. So basement theater is kind of done. I had to repair my projector, which, by the way, if you ever want to know how to fix a auto iris error on your Epson projector, message me. It was a fucking thing that we had to do. So I bought several posters for the basement from Amazon, and I'm sure they're going to be shit quality because all these posters that come, or wall scrolls is what they actually are, that come from Amazon are all basically not from the original artist, whoever drew them. They're just stolen from them from a JPEG. And then they don't fix the JPEG by using waifu or finding the source or paying the artist for a higher quality version, you know, so they could use it in professional. But anyway, they just steal the art from the artist, which I don't like. And then they offer it to you for like $11 because that's what the artist would probably charge them per thing if they wanted to get it. Because like, oh, fuck. Megalobox, and I specifically got it. I think that's like Hindi lettering. This is not, there's no ink. It should say Megalobox, but it's not that. But look at the size of that, and it's actually really good quality. Someone might have taken care of the JPEG on this one. So that's a good, I got no, see here's, I love my cat Chewbacca, but there is no Chewbacca anymore, which means there's no cat pee on the floor, which means there's very little hair on the floor, so we can lay things on the floor now. And Chewbacca won't just go and poo on it. That's fucking awesome. That's a great show, by the way. And season 2 is a completely different tone, if you like season 1. But season 2's soundtrack with the Spanish guitars is just like my heart hurts. It's such sad Spanish guitars for the 2nd season. It's really a character profile. But then the 1st season is basically Rockies 1 through 4. Rocky 1 through 4 with a better plot and better music and better acting. So that's a reason to watch Megalobox. These things, by the way, let me show you how this works. Plastic rods with slides here, and you get these 2 little hooks that are in the slides, and basically this fabric, they just put staples through it, like normal everyday office staples. And they slide it into another slot in the bottom, and it stays tensioned, so you could yank it and pull it out, but you shouldn't have to. And also don't lose these caps, because these caps just come off real easy. And then everything falls apart. So this one, so you could hook it up in the middle if you're really good, but you could slide this into the middle, or you hook up with 2 hooks. This one, Heartful Tank Girls, which has more JPEG, not compression uglies, but like you could see it was low res. Okay, like her nose is like a square of 4 pixels. It won't matter though when it's this big and this far away. Another anime that I absolutely adore, which is definitely not called the Heartful Tank Girls. So I think I'm going for a theme here where Gurlund Panzer It says girl in panzer down there. And that says, someone who knows that language. I feel like that's Middle Eastern, right? That's a Middle Eastern scroll. But who cares? People who don't know anime will know that that's not Japanese. And then Heartful Tank Girls is a better description of the show. So I bought that one. And from here, it looks fine. Good colors. So then these two are smaller. I didn't think those were going to be that big. I really I've never gotten wall scrolls that sort of size before. So it's sort of like a where the fuck am I going to put these sort of thing. Oh, there's another one over there I got yesterday that's from Redo of a Healer, but I can't walk over and show it on YouTube. And Pasta, you probably shouldn't link the Redo of a Healer one on Amazon either, because YouTube's going to be like, why are you linking this smut? This one, Tanya, the Evil, which has no words. Which again, I'm pretty sure the artist of this was just like, who are you and why are you stealing my art? So there's a Tanya the Evil one. There was a couple other ones that weren't as just like blatant. Like maybe I'll fucking write Tanya the Evil. Saga of Tanya the Evil with marker on top because, you spend $11 and I want people to know what it is. And it sort of needs a banner and I have to practice my scriptive writing. And then, by the way, they all come with little versions of the picture, because they put them on the thing here to see what they are. Come with little versions of the picture. I got plenty of basement wall that needs covering. And finally, lastly, and should be one of that size, interspecies reviewers. It's literally a show that changed my perspective on what I enjoy as far as media goes. Actually decent with the JPEG. Not terrible. Someone might have smoothed this a little bit. But here's the big problem. You see those ripples? We're going to get the light on the ripples there. The ripples will appear from being rolled up. So, these didn't seem to have it. Tanya's got it. The big ones luckily didn't have it. Megalobox is really in good shape. But if they wrap it and it gets like notchy, like a washboard. You know what a washboard is? Do children know what a washboard is? Children, and by children, I mean everyone under like 40 years old, which I shouldn't even know what a washboard is. A washboard was, back in the old day, it was a wooden frame and corrugated metal that went in and out like that. And it was galvanized steel. And you would just sit down with it leaning against your legs, and you would take your dirty clothing and you would just get it wet in the bucket and then pick it up and rub it on the washboard. And it would go and like fucking agitate the dirt off, which is what washing machines do, but we didn't have washing machines. And I say we as a people, not we like my family. We as a people didn't have washing machines until like 1950s. I'm going to say 50s, 60s it started being a thing. Before that, you literally just washed your clothes against a surface that was rough and looked like that. So anyway, those are probably too big, and these are probably too small. I wish there was a middle ground, and that one's probably too perverted to hang up, but I love Redo of a Healer as well, because that took the interspecies reviewer like, holy shit, these people are just having sex and a good time and it's not weird, to, holy shit, what did he just burn her with? That's fucked up, but I'm still enjoying it. So yeah, you can find a bunch of these on Amazon, and I would highly recommend you find the original artists and support them. Like I could probably find the artists for, well, that looks like original art. That looks like original production art for the show. That one's definitely original production art for the show. That one looks like fan art that someone made and then just got stolen. And I don't know, Heartful Tank Girls, but it's a great show, and everyone should watch that. I was watching Short Story at the same time I was finishing Game of Thrones season, I think it was 7 or 8. I think it was 8. I think it was final seasons of Game of Thrones. While that cacophony of failure was happening, I was also watching Heartful Tank Girls, or Girl in Panzer, for the first time. So I would watch, and I watch shows real slow. I watch like 2 episodes a week of, a show that I have versus and I was more invested in the characters of a fucking anime where little girls drive tanks to become more womanly in Sensado, like that was more interesting. I know what every one of those characters' motivations were, their likes, their desires, where they wanted to be when the show was over. And Game of Thrones was a pile of garbage. And I was like, Game of Thrones, what the fuck? This is better than you. And it's got CG tanks. What the fuck? And also, though, the schools are all on giant floating boats that are like, I mean, like giant, like 7-8 mile long boats, and they all show up and they have the tank wars. I don't know. It's anime. It's the most anime. And then it's got cute girls driving tanks, and then that one's boxing, and then that one's Tanya the Evil, which if you don't know Tanya the Evil, you fuck don't. That's one of my favorite animes of all time. And then interspecies reviewers. I showed Pasta one episode. Pasta, what was your thoughts on that one episode? She doesn't remember. I think it was episode 2, because I had seen the first one, she was still in America, and then the second one, she was still in America. Then I think COVID happened, and I finished that 3rd, 4th, 5th while in quarantine. And I'm like, that's maybe why it hurts my soul that it's so great. Don't know. This has been too long, an episodic series, and I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna take these downstairs and screw some screws into some walls and shit.